Jason Worthing sends us this. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I'm slopping already. You didn't catch that, did you? All right.
Miss Stevens, thank you for daring to step in front of the U-Shoot cameras. Only the biggest and best do so. Todd Clem, a.k.a. Bubba the Love Sponge. January 3rd,
2010, he was signed to a TNA contract. January 16th, after the unfortunate events in Haiti, he made some disparaging and uncalled for remarks on his Twitter account. The 19th of January, this is where it gets good, you reportedly blindsided and assaulted him. Now, I know you have a book in the works. You just recently did a shoot interview, but this is where the biggest and the best come. What went down between Bubba the Love Sponge and Awesome Kong?
All right, we're going to seek to kind of get to the bottom of this whole Bubba deal here, and maybe by doing a little role play here. I will be Bubba. I'm clearly inequipped to play Bubba, but I will try. And we're in the locker room setting.
More carbs.
I love carbs. We're in the locker room setting here. We will pretend we are at the TNA taping.
Nice locker room.
I don't know what the Orlando setting looked like, but we'll. So here I am. I'm walking in. What am I doing? What is Bubba doing backstage? Is he?
He was.
Is his
walking.
head up Hogan's ass?
Yeah,
or
he
no?
was waddling. He was walking across stage like 19 or whatever.
Okay. And what was his job that he was doing? Promos?
I assume.
Wasn't he hired to do something?
Yeah, he was hired.
He was on camera. All right, so
I don't know.
so he's there, and I'm waddling by. Now, this is the first time you're laying eyes on me.
No, actually, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
That was the thing.
He said what he said about the earthquake in Haiti, and you saw him since then.
And I was looking for him the whole day to speak with him about it and say that that's not okay, and that the way he had been conducting himself on set lately was not okay and not appreciated.
Okay, well that's more interesting there too. What don't we know? What was he doing on set?
He threatened a young worker. They're not a wrestler, but someone who worked on the Universal staff because of an incident when the first day that Hogan was on TV, he had his listeners come in and there wasn't enough room for them, so they had a staging area, and this Universal Studios worker was kind enough to host these people, and so they wouldn't turn on Bubba, and Bubba kind of put the heat on this kid and put his name out there on the radio, and the kid was scared he was going to get fired. Wow. And it was malicious and uncalled for, and there were other comments and incidents that people were just so tense because they didn't want to say anything to him because he was Hulk Hogan's best friend.
Right.
And I categorize that as a bully, and I don't like bullies.
Okay. So here I am, the bully. And you see now. You said you saw him earlier in the day.
No, I was looking for him,
okay.
and then actually Hogan introduced me to him, and I just froze because I didn't want to say what I had to say in front of Hogan.
Okay.
I just wanted to say it between him and I. And then after he introduced me to him and he left, I was just like, ugh. I was mad at myself, man.
Right.
So he got beat up because I was mad at myself. So
probably if that hadn't happened, you probably would have talked to him.
More than likely, yeah.
Right. But so you're pissed off that you missed an opportunity. You feel that you chumped yourself out.
Basically.
And now later on in the locker room, he's not with Hogan.
He's not with Hogan.
And you have a clear shot. Now, when you approach him, does he immediately know he's going to be hit? Or is he going to be, hey, what's up?
Well, anybody running at you with their fists in the air and yelling and screaming like a maniac, if they don't know they're going to get hit, then they deserve to get hit anyway.
What are you saying as you're running?
Just screaming like a effing maniac. Just, wow.
What does he do? Does he jump behind something? Okay, here I am.
Well,
you're coming at me?
He deflected the, like I said, You know when you're about to get hit. So he deflected the first punch.
Which was a right or a left?
It was a right.
Okay, so I deflected it like
okay.
that. Right.
And then I come in and
Right.
come in right here.
Right.
And then he cowers down.
Like
Cower
this.
down like a
Cowering
bitch.
down like a bitch. Like a bitch.
Like a bitch.
Like this.
Okay,
Oh,
then-
all the way down.
Then I start playing knick-knack, paddywhack.
So he went down into the fetal position.
He went to the fetal position.
Wow.
And then it got kind of like pointless because now somebody's in a fetal position. You can't really beat them up. I'm used to guys like swinging back. You can't really beat somebody up who's in a fetal position because then now you're the bully. So then,
Who
but
pulls you off?
Vince Russo.
And what's
He
now?
grabbed me by the dick. No.
When he when Bubba gets up, what is it? What is he? Is he talking smack now?
I
because
have
you're being
no
pulled?
idea because I had lost it by then. I was so done with TNA. I decided it was such a release because it wasn't just about him. He took the brunt of it, but it wasn't really just about him.
Right.
It just was he was just a straw, and he represented so much, and he had it coming.
Did you get a chance to talk to him since then, or? No?
I don't believe so.
Thank you for joining Wrestle Peace Theatre. Join us again next week when we recreate toes being sucked in a WWF ring by Mel Phillips.
Oh, how interesting.
I will be a young ring boy. Nigel Michael, South Wales, United Kingdom. Considering Bubba was a friend of Hogan, how do you think Hogan handled the situation regarding what Bubba said about the Haiti earthquake?
Well, I let Mr. Hogan know how I felt about how he handled it, and I respectfully told him that I felt that he could have handled it a different way, that he needed to keep Bubba on a shorter leash.